guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day so far. So today's video is going to be all about packing and prepping for a road trip with a toddler, or just travel with a toddler in general. So we are getting ready to head out to Austin for our family road trip for the holidays. We are packing up our car. We have a 6-month pregnant woman. We have a 1.5-year-old and both our dogs getting in our car and headed for a 21-hour road trip. So we are literally leaving as soon as I finish filming this, but I wanted to get this video out to you guys. I've seen some requests for it, and yeah, I'm excited for it. So I just have a couple last minute things, and I figured I would walk you through the essentials, what I'm bringing for Christian, things that will keep him entertained, and sort of things we can't go without for the next 10 days. So without further ado, let's get in. So I've got several different bags here. If you can't tell, I've got this big old suitcase for myself with my clothes, which I will finish up in just a second. I have my diaper bag with me. The one I'm bringing is this mini freshly picked backpack, which I've talked about before. I love this one because it keeps just the essentials with me. So when I know that, like, as we're heading out with the family or we're going places, I won't have this big old thing to lug around. But at the same time, I'm also bringing my base backpack. I love this line by Shay Mitchell. This thing, I'll walk you through it in a second, but it's essentially like a little carry-on bag and a backpack. It's perfect for travel, so this will house some of my things and some things that I want easy access to as we're driving and as we're sitting in the front seat. But then I've got the diaper bag for once we arrive to our destination. This is what I'll be carrying on the go for the next like week and a half. Then I also have this fawn design diaper bag, duffel bag. So I talked about this in my gift guide for moms, and I'm super excited to use it for this trip. This is not sponsored, but I mentioned that I got this bag as my hospital bag for when baby number 2 comes, and I thought it would be great for this trip because it's essentially formatted and structured like a diaper bag, but it's huge, so it will be perfect for us because we're taking 2 days to get to Austin. We're gonna drive from California to New Mexico today, stay the night in New Mexico, and then tomorrow we will do the second leg of our drive. So I'm planning on packing this with just essentials so that we can take this out of the car, take it into the hotel, and we don't have to lug the huge suitcase with us into the hotel overnight. So starting with just the things we stocked up on, we grabbed an extra pack of wipes. These are a necessity, obviously. Water wipes are my favorite, and I like to get these packs of 3 because it's easy to just, as you can tell, pick up, go, put it in the car, and then we have enough to last us our entire trip. Whether there's messes or changing diapers or anything like that, we're prepared. So this is just going to go like in our car on its own. We also got a whole extra box of diapers just to take with us. Yes, we are beginning to think about and plan for potty training, but that is a whole separate video. So Christian is definitely still in diapers, so we do need to bring some with us. He's 19 months old now, if you're curious, but so we got just a big box to stock up, and we are bringing only half of it actually. We were gonna bring the whole box, but because of space in the car, we decided to just bring one little pack like this, and then when we get to Texas, we'll buy another box if we need to. We've done that both times that we've drove to Texas with Christian now, and I would highly recommend, my hair is getting so staticky from these diapers, but I would highly recommend doing the same thing too, just buying a big package like this because it's easy to just stick in any extra crevice you have in the car. And I of course keep some in like the diaper bags and this duffel bag as well, but this is more so for our trip once we're actually there. Then as far as the duffel bag goes, these are the things that, like I mentioned, I'll be taking overnight with us. You can see here how much space this thing allows you to hold. Like, it holds so much stuff, so I'm excited about that. Another thing that I just went ahead and stocked up on was just this pack of socks for him. Baby socks go missing so easily, so we just decided, you know what, he needs new socks anyways, let's just get him a whole pack of 10. That way that's enough for our trip right here, and I could just throw this in the bag and not have to worry about having like matching pairs or any going missing or anything like that. So I've got this pack just for the entire trip for him. I also added a couple of his favorite books to this duffel bag. I figure I can get these out of here if I need them while we're on the trip, but more importantly, when we get to the hotel tonight, I can pull these out, and these are like his absolute 2 favorite books. That way he'll feel at home, we can read him his favorite stories. It will hopefully help him sleep in the hotel. Sometimes he can struggle sleeping in hotels, so that's the plan there. Just bringing his favorite books, and then because it's Christmas, we got him a bunch of books as well that he'll open once we get there, but these are just for the drive, like the essentials. I've got a couple sippy cups, of course. I'm actually packing both of these in the duffel bag for the trip itself, and then in my diaper bag, oh, maybe it's my backpack. In my backpack for the trip, I have like this big water bottle that he loves, this Batman one that we got from Target. This keeps water really cold and it's easy for him to drink out of, so it will be good for him to drink in his car seat if he needs to. But these sippy cups will be good for once we get there too. I have to say, I mentioned these in my toddler gift guide video. Just real quick, I wanted to mention that I talked about how they leaked and how like every time they turned them over, it would just like pour water out. And you guys told me how to fix them, so thank you. I just wanted to say, like, a couple of you guys commented and suggested things to try, and basically were like, yeah, those shouldn't leak. And so I did that. I did what you guys suggested, and now they are leak proof. So I just wanted to say thank you. And I'm listening, and I appreciate that because it definitely helped, and these are his favorite. He loves being able to drink out of a straw like mom and dad do. I've got a couple of my own body products in here. Like, I just have my perfume and lotion that I'm planning on bringing with me on the trip. I'm also bringing, I've got like lotion for him, I've got his A&D like diaper ointment, we're bringing Tylenol, and this is the Babo Botanicals Sensitive Baby Healing Ointment. We've been using this a lot lately for diaper rash if he ever gets any, and it is amazing. It works so well. So I'm bringing that because Lord knows that my boy gets a rash occasionally. I've got a travel pack of boogie wipes, and then I've got more boogie wipes in the diaper bag as well too, because really any kind of wipe, but specifically boogie wipes, you will be using non-stop with the toddler, and you don't want to be in the car and not have something to wipe their nose with. So we've got boogie wipes in pretty much every bag we possibly could. Oh, I actually have 2 packs in this duffel bag alone. We're bringing a little snot sucker because, like I mentioned, boogie wipes and snot as a toddler are a thing. I do have the Nose Frida one, but we just haven't, for whatever reason with Christian, that hasn't been as effective. So we go old school with the little bulb. And then this is random. This may not be for everybody, but I'm bringing this like aromatherapy room mist from Bath & Body Works. These are just like little sprays that help deodorize the room and help it smell really nice. And you obviously don't need to get this exact one or even bring anything like this if you want, but we've traveled with Christian a lot, and the older he gets, the more solid food he's eating and the more he is smelling. And let me tell you, when you have diapers building up in a small space, if you're sharing a room or if you've got a bathroom and you don't have your diaper genie with you or whatever it might be, you want something that's gonna help it smell good, because every single time we've gone on a trip with Christian, and this may be TMI, but it's like real toddler mom life, every single time we've gone on a trip with him, we end up just like living in stench, it feels like. So this time I'm coming prepared, and I'm bringing a little spray to help, you know, hotel bathrooms, hostess bathrooms, wherever we're staying smell a little better. And like I said, take that with a grain of salt. If you don't agree with using the little aerosol thing, or you don't agree with using this specific spray, that is totally fine. You do you, girl. I'm just saying this is what I'm bringing, and I would advise bringing something that will help with the fragrance and with the smell, because yeah, toddler life. So then for overnight, I've got a pack of PJs for him. He'll sleep in these in the hotel tonight. I also have his change of clothes for tomorrow that he can wear on the drive tomorrow, but then I am also bringing a spare set of clothes. If you guys have followed me since last year when we took this drive, Christian had a blowout he was like 7 months at the time, and he had a blowout all over his sleeper, and I didn't have a change of clothes in our car with us. So this year I'm coming prepared. I've got his clothes for day 2 of the road trip, and I've got a spare change of clothes. And no matter what, like a rookie mistake, no matter what, you should have a spare change of clothes with you. So like I mentioned, I have his PJs for tonight in the hotel as well. And then I have just a couple of like lightweight jackets for him. These will be good for if we're getting out and we're running him into the gas station, or if he's just feeling a little chilly in his car seat. I think we're actually going to get kind of overheated in the car with all of us, but I still wanted to have just a couple of lightweight layers for him. And then aside from the pack of socks, I also have a spare pair of socks in here, and then I'm bringing a spare pair of shoes for him in this duffel bag too. Oh, here's another jacket. I'm bringing like so many little light jackets for him. Spare socks. And then the last thing is just a blanket. Like I mentioned, I want him to feel really cozy in his car seat, especially since we'll be driving late this evening because we're running a little bit behind. But this will also help him just stay comfortable in the hotel tonight. And if you're curious, we're not bringing a pack and play or anything this time. In the past, we have always lugged around a pack and play with us and he never sleeps in them. Like Christian just does not like pack and plays. He always ends up sleeping in the hotel bed with us. So we're just not even gonna bother doing it this year. Tonight in the hotel, he's gonna sleep in bed with us. We know he'll fall asleep like that. He gets comfortable like that every night with us. And then while we're at my brother and sister-in-law's house in Austin, they have a crib set up because they just had a baby and their baby is sleeping in their pack and play, their bassinet in their room, so Christian can sleep in Ezra's crib. So it's a whole thing. We have a whole thing set up, but that's why we're not bringing a pack and play this time. You totally can bring a pack and play if you'd like to. Also, I figured I would just mention for his clothes, I'm using these packing cubes for the bigger suitcase luggage because these help us all keep much more organized. I love these. I have a whole set of them that I got on Amazon, so I'll link them down below. As you can tell, I actually need more because I use them and then still had additional clothes to pack, but Christian has his own packing cube, so that's why the duffel bag is just what we need for tonight. And then I have all of his clothes for the entirety of the trip in these handy dandy little cubes. I actually have one just for PJs, and then I have all of his daytime clothes in this one too, so it helps stay really organized that way. And then as far as this backpack goes, I'll show you real quick. This is amazing because it actually opens up all the way like that. You can see it opens complete like that. And then it has these little straps the same way a suitcase does, so you can pack things in it and then snap it like that. I actually use this as a regular backpack when I'm traveling, but then today, for example, it's going to house my clothes for overnight in the hotel. So I can put like my toiletries bag in there, my outfit for tomorrow. I just realized I don't have underwear in there. My makeup bag, and then I've still got room for like his little sippy water bottle. Actually, I'm just gonna put his stuff in here. And I'm gonna put my slippers in there too in case I wanna get extra comfy in the car. And then you just zip close like that. Alright guys, so I have all of my bags here ready to go. I'm gonna go call Jordan up so that he can help me zip up this big bad boy and carry it down to the car, and we are going to hit the road. I hope you enjoyed this pack with me video. If there's anything I missed and you're curious if we're bringing it, leave a comment down below and I'll answer you guys. But yeah, wish us luck. I will be vlogging as well, so you guys will see a vlog of our experience of the road trip, and of course I'll have videos from when we're in Austin too. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and I'll talk to you later. Bye.